We're set for our next match. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, is the gunslinger, Josh Curtsinger.
All right, we've got Josh on his way out.
Josh Curtsinger taking the place of Josh Hudson. Did not show up today. Not sure what the situation was there either.
All right, Josh Curtsinger coming to the cage. Looking like a last-minute replacement potentially.
Yeah, Josh Hudson, they just found out not too long ago that he wasn't going to be able to make it. This bout was actually supposed to be next on the card, so it's kind of interesting to see that a couple of them were flipped around. I just talked to Xavier. He was out here in tennis shoes and socks. Another professional fighter showing up front row here. Ryan Stout is here in the house.
All right, nice. A couple professional guys that have been around a super long time just hanging out. So it's nice to see them out supporting this local event. Out here, a lot of these guys also might have worked out with these guys, so they're out here supporting some of these guys that they've worked with or that they've seen on some of the events that they've been on. So it's super cool to see them guys come out here and just kind of make their presence known, saying, hey, we're watching, and giving their expertise, their wisdom, their knowledge of all the years that they put inside the cage themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. And to a point also, you could potentially be looking at future opponents as well. Some of these guys could potentially be making a pro turn at some point in their career. Everybody's got to start on the amateur circuit. It's not too long ago we saw an Austin Tweedy taking amateur fights, a Ryan Stout taking amateur fights, even a Zach Jenkins taking amateur fights. I think there's a lot of potential here, and I think some of these pros could be taking advantage of a huge opportunity to do a little bit of a scouting report.
Yeah, the more times that these guys are out here seeing these guys coming up on their way to being a pro, they may be taking notes, seeing who they may have to contend with here in the next few months.
Tate, let me get your opinion here. Curtsinger throwing kicks, tornado kicks in the cage. I think it's a little silly to do it right before the fight. What's your opinion on that?
I felt the wind off of it. That was a gnarly little tornado kick that he threw there. Super impressive nonetheless, but, I don't know. Just getting some of the energy out. Some guys do it differently. He obviously needed a burst of action there, but super impressive. Neither here nor there. Super impressive in my eyes.
Xavier Cartas waiting the entrance here through the curtain.
Xavier Cartas, some of the most interesting walkout music this evening as well.
Michael Bublé feeling good. Xavier Cartas feeling good about coming in here. And hold on just a second. Curtsinger just walked out of the cage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's getting his shin guards on. All right.
Oh.
That's all right. We just weren't prepared a little bit to come in.
I thought maybe all that hopping around, he rolled his ankle. Now that I thought about it, the question that you asked earlier, is it a little crazy to do at the very beginning? Yes, because I have seen guys doing stuff, roll their ankle in between the cage and where the mat is. Now they're out the fight, or they're thinking about that ankle the rest of the time through the fight. So Skylar Netherly giving the props and the love to Cartas here. So big victorious in his last fight a few moments ago. Now supporting his teammates and guys that he's bringing up with him in this regional tournaments here.
And Tate, I'll tell you, I have had the honor of actually cornering for Xavier Cartas at a couple fights. I actually went up to Mansfield, Ohio with him with BCM under Tim Fairbanks. Was able to set the fight. It was a last-minute fight. And it's weird. A lot of people come in the whole day, they're just in that zone. Damian Sexton, the ref right now, is a perfect example of that. He is in the zone all day. When he fought Devin Jackson, he just was numb. There was nothing there. This guy loves to play around, take pictures. I was just talking to him. He told me I was expecting a nasty head kick. I told him I wanted to hear it from the back seats, and he said he's got me. Let's see what he does.
All right, he's looking for the head kick then. I'm excited to see if he's going to pull that off.
Xavier Cartas is also somebody that just recently had a black belt awarded to him. He is a Shotokan black belt, Shotokan karate. He is an absolute terrific competitor.
Big shout out to Kickbox Productions, the best damn production company around. For weddings to big boxes, they cover it all. Check out Kickbox Productions. Let's go, Xavier!
Just a little bit of standby music, still waiting to get these shin guards on. And if I'm Xavier Cartas, I'm taking this as a little bit of a disrespect here. He just looks like he's getting more mad the longer he says to sit here and wait.
He's in there pacing like a bulldog. Full circles, totally locked in, fully engaged.
Tape on Xavier's pockets coming off a little bit as well. So
that's all right.
We're Damian's sitting here. He's figuring it out for us.
All right, ring girl making her way around. Fist bump to Cartas.
Representing the Lower Indiana District, it is the Curtsinger, Curtsinger. And his opponent.
Oh, crunching.
He stands 6'3", weighing in 281 pounds. Representing 7'6'5", top team. It is Xavier Cartas.
All right,
Xavier. Go ahead, Tate. Sorry.
765 top team. Another hometown boy.
Xavier Cartas has been in this game for a long time. We're finally getting the fighter info sheet. Thank you, Ike. I appreciate it. Curtsinger represents the Laurel, Indiana district. What a one-handed snag. Get a couple shout-outs to the people listening at home. Bryce Tipton and the boys at the Tips Garage. Clara Clark, Scott Brunell, Skylar Reed, the Fierce Fight Series 145-pound champ, is at home and watching, possibly doing a little bit of scouting as well. Braxton Reeves as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will chat with you guys here soon. Let us know online at Thinkbox Productions LLC on Facebook and what you guys think of tonight's production. We are finally underway. Xavier Cartas, Curtsinger underway. Cartas is already bouncing around. You got to imagine he's looking for that spin kick early, Tate.
Curtsinger has his fancy footwork going on right now. Oh, straight into that
reminds me of,
straight.
Tate? Happy feet.
He's definitely happy in there.
His hands are bouncing with him. Good stiff jab to slow down Cartas.
The
Leg kick to answer.
Broke him down.
If you're Cartas right here, you're just weathering the storm. Oh, he's looking for that spin right there. Ooh, that was close.
Curtsinger firing off a good 4 or 5.
Yeah, but did you see Xavier? He just put his hands up. He knew he was out of range. There was no sense in moving, wasting energy. Xavier did exactly what he's supposed to do there. Cartas looking for that spin kick again. Watch, as soon as he steps left instead of right, he's going after it.
Low blow. We'll take it. Curtsinger back to his corner. They need to get him on the opposite side, and they do. Atta boy. Debo with the quick vision to get him out of the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, time has been called for a low blow. Ouch.
All right, Xavier's going to take some time, get his bearings back. No pun intended.
765 combat heavyweight champion in the house, Tanner Thompson, who beat Xavier Cartas in a decision at the inaugural 765 combat show. What a time to walk in if you're Tanner Thompson.
Yeah, what a time.
Debo just said he's going to need the full 5. Must have been one heck of a shot.
Any shot to the beans is one heck of a shot.
Time has been called for a low blow. Ouch.
Tate, I will tell you, a lot of people right now are wanting the rematch between Tanner Thompson and Xavier Cartas. It is a huge contest. Both of those guys are 1-1 against each other, by the way. Xavier winning the first one against him in the Fierce Fight Series back in February. Tanner Thompson winning the one that mattered the most against Xavier for the heavyweight championship. A lot of people want to see the rematch. Tate, how do you feel about rematches, especially when there's a title on the line?
Yeah, when they're 1-1 apiece, then it has to happen. We got to figure out who's the real champion. Until then, when it's tied up, yes, they fought.
I wonder if Curtsinger's front leg has to be hurting him. He's putting no weight on top of it at all. He's got to be hurt. Ooh, nice side kick to the head.
He's chopped on that leg a few times, and it's actually bent him and broke him down a little bit. He's putting too much weight on that front leg. Exactly, just like that. He's not checking it or doing anything to defer those kicks. He could definitely chop him down, thinking about the leg.
And here's another thing about Xavier. So this guy, I've sparred with this guy multiple times, and he's a guy that can really throw his entire weight down into the kick. He's not just throwing it, he's throwing his entire body down in your direction. He's really chopping it down.
There's 10 seconds, but he's definitely chopping it down. He's throwing some definite heavy kicks. He'll switch his stance up a little bit. He's going to finish the round strong.
Oh, late hit from Curtsinger. And to the back of the head, Xavier saying, hey, you gotta say, looking at it from the big picture, Xavier has to be winning that first round. However, Curtsinger was the one to draw blood first. Xavier's nose is busted open. Doesn't look like he's pouring blood yet, but he is bleeding. So I'd be interested to see, does that affect Xavier at all?
It definitely makes you think about it, I'm sure. If it's bleeding, then it means it's hurting potentially. So, and the nose is bad. It can make the eyes water. You don't see what's coming. And with a guy that's bouncing around as much as Curtsinger is, you got to kind of keep your eye on him. Xavier
Cartas, Curtsinger coming in second round in this first heavyweight bout of the night. Looking at the card, it might be the only kickboxing heavyweight bout of the night. I'm not 100% sure, but we're really, as a fan standpoint, you really want to make this one last because me personally, I always like the heavyweights. Every single shot is within firing range. Every single shot could be a knockout, whether it's a right head kick or whether it's just even a jab. If it catches you the right way, you're done.
There's a lot
round
of weight.
2 underway.
There's a lot of weight behind the punches and the kicks, so that's what makes them so deadly. I like how Cartas comes in trying to jab his way in. That's exactly what he needs to do, set up some things. Big right hand, another right hand. Debo calls it a slip. Oh,
no, he gives him a standing 8. I would have thought that was a slip too. What do you think? Because I think he just bull rushed him into the cage.
It was a slip in my opinion, but he saw something we didn't, and we got to give him the respect there.
Cool thing is here too, Tate, if you look, Debo's actually got a mic on him as well. So hopefully we'll be able to hear a little bit of that later. Another big leg kick. Another one to the body from Xavier Cartas. Big knee. Could have caught him on the jaw, I'm not sure. Right hand stiff from Xavier Cartas right here in front of us. Xavier Cartas is not letting up. Curtsinger hanging on for his life. Xavier's being selective. He's just piecing him up right here in front of us. Left after right after left after right. Debo finally steps in for another standing 8. If he gets one more in this round, it's over, Tate.
Unbelievable. Right in front of us, that was great action. Right in front of us. I think he's saying he's done.
He's done. He's done.
We heard him say he's done. He did not want any more. You got to respect the man's wishes. He wants out, we get him out.
It doesn't look like Xavier's happy with the win, but not the way it came, it looks like. Curtsinger's trying to leave the cage already. Looks like he's stumbling out of the cage.
Fighters to the center of the ring.